everyone, we've got a binomial question here. So question 1, it says, state one disadvantage of using quota sampling compared with simple random sampling. Well, I think the biggest disadvantage is the fact that it is not random. Okay, so it is not random. That's the big disadvantage of using quota sampling. Okay, it says in a university, 8% of students are members of the university dance club. A random sample of 36 students is taken from the university. The random variable x represents the number of these students who are members of the dance club. Using a suitable model for x, find the probability that x is equal to 4 and x is greater than or equal to 7. Now this is going to be a binomial distribution. And the reason it's binomial is because they are either members of the dance club or they are not members of the dance club. And we've got a sample of 36 students that are taken, and the probability that a student is a member of the dance club is 0.08. So that's our kind of initial situation there. Now, probability that x is equal to 4. This is going to be binomial PD is what we're going to be using here. So let's just have a look at this. Now, obviously, I know there's lots of different calculators in use at the moment. I'm just using one of these older ones here. So I'm going to go to binomial PD. We want it to be x is equal to 4, n is 36, and the probability is 0.08. So that's going to give me a probability of 0.167. Okay, so let's just write that down, hold my pencil the right way. 0.16738. There we go, 0.16738. Okay, that's fine. Now that's part 1. Probability. Next one is work out the probability that x is greater than or equal to 7. Now, if you are using the old fancy kind of Casio CG100, you can work it out directly by just picking the right-hand tail. If you're using a more basic calculator like this, then you're going to need to work out 1 minus the probability of x is less than or equal to 6. Now notice, because it's greater than or equal to 7, that's why its takeaway 1 is less than or equal to 6 there. Okay, so let's have a look at that. So we want, it's the same situation, except for we're now going to use binomial CD because we've got a cumulative distribution. So we want, in this case, 6, still 36 and 0.08, and that's going to give me 0.977766. So it's 1 take away 0.977766. So let's work that out. I'll just go to here, and I'm going to do 1 minus answer, and I get that that is 0.0222. So 0.0222. Okay, that's the answer to part 2, B part 2. A and B. Now, part C, it says only 40% of the university dance club members can dance the tango. Find the probability that a student is a member of the university dance club and can dance the tango. So the probability that somebody is in the dance club is 0.08. And in probability, when we hear that word and, we multiply. So the probability of being in the dance club and being able to do the tango is, in fact, going to be 0.08 times by 0.4, because that's the probability. That's only 40% of the people in the dance club can do the tango. So therefore that, when you work that out, is 0.032. So that's the probability that you're in the dance club and you can do the tango. Now, the last part of this question, it says a random sample of 50 students is taken from the university. Find the probability that fewer than 3 of these students are members of the dance club and they can do the tango. So let's have a look. Let's define a new variable. So we're going to basically say let T equal in the dance club plus tango. And this is going to be binomially distributed. Okay, And the binomial distribution for the tango is going to be, there's a sample size of 50, and the probability of being both in the dance club and being able to do the tango is 0.032. Okay, so that's our new kind of binomial. And we're trying to work out fewer than 3, so the probability of x is less than 3 is the same as x is less than or equal to 2. So we just need to go to our calculator. We need to pick the distribution, like so. Okay, it's going to be binomial CD, binomial CD, excuse me, variable. It's going to be 2 there, and we've got 50 people in the sample, and the probability is 0.032. So we work that out, and that is 0.785. So that probability is 0.785. So that's our answer to the probability that fewer than 3 of the members of the dance club can do the tango. That's question 1. I hope you found that helpful. Remember, if you're finding these videos useful, do remember to like and subscribe to the channel. That's going to help me keep on making more videos for you moving forward. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.